In the quiet town of Maku, where red dust coated every rooftop and the wind carried old secrets, there stood an ancient drum hut no one dared enter. It was said that long ago, a spirit had blessed a drum, a sacred one that spoke only when danger approached. But over time, the stories faded. The villagers called it a myth. Only the oldest of elders remembered, and even they kept silent. Ebony was just a girl, an orphan, no family, no power. She swept the ground outside her hut every morning and watched the world ignore her. The villagers passed her like she was part of the dust. But deep in her heart, Ebony believed in the stories her grandmother once whispered at night. Stories about a drum that could speak, protect, and even choose its guardian. One night, everything changed. As the village slept under a blood-red moon, Ebony heard something strange. A sound, soft at first, then louder, a steady rhythm. Boom, boom, boom. A drum beat. But not just any drum beat. This one was calling her name. Ebony, Ebony. Fear wrapped around her like smoke, but curiosity pulled her out of bed. She crept through the village, barefoot on the cold earth, guided only by the sound of the drum. It led her to the old hut, the one no one entered. She pushed the creaking door open, and there it was, the talking drum, glowing faintly. Alive, the drum spoke. Darkness is coming. Fire will fall. Only you can stop it. Her heart pounded like thunder. The next morning, Ebony ran through the village, screaming the warning. But no one listened. They laughed at her, mocked her, called her possessed. Even the greedy chief Agelomi, who cared only for gold, dismissed her. That same day, he announced that the sacred drum would be sold to foreign traders for a fortune. The people cheered. Gold meant wealth. They had forgotten the warnings, forgotten their roots. But Baba Owo, the old village drummer, stood alone by the drum. This drum is not just wood and skin. It is the soul of Maku, he said. They ignored him too. As the traders arrived and the chief lifted the drum, the earth trembled. A storm rose from nowhere. Thunder cracked. The drum began to beat on its own, louder and louder, until the sound shook the skies. Fire burst from the trees. The wind became a scream. The village fell into chaos. And then silence. Through the smoke, Ebony walked toward the drum. Everyone watched, trembling, confused. She placed her hand gently on its surface. The wind stopped. The fire died. The spirit inside the drum whispered again. You heard me. You answered. You are the guardian. The villagers dropped to their knees.